The title of my speech is How to Be Happier. They say that genetics accounts for 60% of our happiness, but we are in control of about 40. But there's a few simple, obvious things that can change how you feel throughout the day. Today I'm here to talk about how we can add an extra bit of happiness to our lives. The first thing is to start with the basics. Rather than jumping into a lengthy meditation routine, start with sleeping and eating right. Get a good 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night and eat healthier. Do things that will give you more energy. Happy people tend to lead healthy and vigorous lives that reserve lots of time for sleep and solitude. Most people suffer from sleep debt, which is a term that describes your loss of sleep over time from depriving yourself of sleep. This results in fatigue and gloomy moods. The next one is to smile. Going through emotions can trigger the emotions. We can sometimes manipulate ourselves into a frame of mind. People feel better when they smile. Talk as if you are outgoing and optimistic, but don't scowl. When you scowl, the whole world seems to scowl back. If you feel angry towards something, do something thoughtful for them to soften your feelings. The next one is give priority to your closest relationships. Those who you care deeply about can help you through a most difficult situation. Nurture your closest relationships and don't take those who are close to you for granted. Try to show the same kind of kindness that you show to everyone else, to your closest family members and friends. Also, rather than spending your money on pointless things such as clothes or, going out drinking, you should spend money on things that matter with your family and friends, like taking them out for supper sometimes to improve your contact with them. Stop nagging. If you stop nagging, it may not mean that nothing will get done around the house. Instead of going on and on about something not being done, try using wordless hints, like leaving a light bulb on the counter to someone you want to change the whole light bulb, rather than screaming at them to fix the light bulb 20 times a day. You can also try using wordless hints, such as milk. If you want someone to buy the milk, rather than screaming at them at nighttime in the morning, you can just use one word instead of going on and on, because if you go on and on, you'll just raise your anger. Don't insist on having something done by your schedule. Maybe you don't actually need to call the shots. You don't need everyone to follow your own agenda. Do this and you may find yourself being happier. Next one is don't insist on the best. There's two kinds of people. There's satisficers and maximizers. If you're a satisficer, you'll select something to meet your own criteria. If you're a maximizer, you'll try to maximize every option until you've exhausted every option and get the best possible one. It's like if you're out to a store buying a bike. If you're a satisficer, you will just select the one that meets your best criteria and not spend a lot of time and energy on it. But if you're a maximizer, you'll look at every possible bike and you'll select the biggest one, the one with the best deal, the one with everything you can possibly want, and maybe the cheapest one too. The maximizers spend much more time on making their decisions than the satisficer was. The next one is focus beyond self. Happiness increases helpfulness, but helpfulness will also increase happiness. Reach out to those in need. I have a friend who all through high school spent half of their money on helping a child out in Africa. She would spend half of her money buying him or her food and education. She didn't mind that she didn't have a lot of money, but she was still happy anyways about the fact that she was helping someone. So if you want to be happier, try using some of these points in your everyday life. It's worth being happier, and it's definitely not hard. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Beverly. And please don't forget to write comments about her speech. It helps her a lot. Now I'm going to introduce our third speaker.